I guess can't live like that. We all must pay a price. To be safe, we lose our chance, never knowing what's around the river bend. Waiting just around the river bend. Rise up once more, just around the river bend, beyond the shore, with those.
Hi ladies, it is June 11th, it's 10:17 at night. I have not made a video in a little bit because my internet decided that it was not going to function like a normal technologically advanced thing should do. So here I am, a couple days late, I'm sorry, but I'll catch you up on what I've been doing. I went to the Downtown Hoedown this weekend and it was extravagant. I saw Hunter Hayes perform and he was God sent. He was my favorite all-time no, he wasn't. Him, Dirk Bentley, and Montgomery Gentry were my favorite ones. Tied, of course, Hunter Hayes performed Storm Warning and Wanted, which made me swoon almost. Dirk Bentley is just all-time amazing all around. His dad died the day that he performed, and he was still on top of his game. He was humorous. He was interacting with the audience like it was relatable. He gave shout-outs along with many of the other performers to the armed services, which is really near and dear to my heart. Montgomery Gentry is just awesome because they're like rock and roll country. They're just fantastically awesome. And their lead guitar player, he can pull off a V-neck along with 3 other people. Hunter Hayes can, Orlando Blooms, and Vin Diesel, and those are the only 4 people in the world that can pull off V-necks, in my opinion. So if you own a V-neck and you're a guy, throw it out, cut it in half, burn it, have s'mores over your burning fabric. Just get rid of it because it's not right. But yeah, I also had, when I was at the Downtown Hoedown, I bought bandanas for all the days, but they were different bandanas, and so I went on Friday and Saturday. Somebody stole mine on Friday, and Saturday I still have it. It's a pink one. It's really cute. But my Sunday one is my all-time favorite one, and it is the American flag, which, you know, we kind of raise and lower these actual, like, full-sized ones on the island. There's a bunch of them. There's a lot of them. And I have my thing here to tell me how many there are, but I think there's like 30 something of them. There's 38 of them. Yeah, that's quite a few. We would raise and lower them at dusk and dawn, so there you go, a little fun fact for you. But today we are, as you guessed, talking about Indians again. I covered it a little bit in previous videos, but this is going to go a little bit more in depth. But the Great Lakes Indians were Mackinac Island's first summer visitors. These woodland period people from around 1000 BC to 1650 AD paddled Mackinac Island every summer to fish for trout, pike, sturgeon, herring, and whitefish, which were so plentiful at Mackinac that the Native American people called these waters the home of the fish. Indian artifacts including bone fish hooks, clay pottery shards, and stone spearheads reveal that the activity that took place at least 700 years before Europeans arrived in the Straits of Mackinac. These early visitors considered the island to be a sacred place and named it Michilimackinac. The name Michilimackinac has tied tongues and confused spellers for decades. It all started in the midst of the ancient history when Native Americans called the humpbacked islands in the waters joining Lake Michigan and Lake Huron Michilimackinac, meaning the place of the great turtle. The French settlers who came to the area in the mid-17th century gave at least 55 different spellings, but eventually Michilimackinac with a silent C at the end emerged as the favored form. Though first applied to the island, the name Michilimackinac was eventually given to the entire Straits of Mackinac, of the Mackinac region. In time, certainly by the 1820s, it was shortened to Mackinac, and the founder of Mackinac City opted for a phonetic AW spelling, probably as a way to distinguish the city probably as a way to distinguish the town of Mackinac from Mackinac Island for the postal carriers. As of today, Mackinac City still retains the AW spelling, while the bridge, the streets, and the island cling steadfastly to the traditional AC spelling. However, no matter how it is spelled, it is always pronounced the same. So that is your video for today. It was a joy catching up with you guys, and I'll see you in about 2 minutes when I make my next video. Have a good night. See ya in a few.
You like the way that sounds? Little Jimmy Jackson jacking up his Bronco. He's gonna lay a little rubber later on at the trunk. Oh, all the girls are getting pretty, spraying on the white